Justin Cromie here with Patriot Guide Service, bringing you your Lake Vermilion fishing report for the last weekend in July. Smoke is cleared. It's the last weekend in July on Lake Vermilion. It's one of those typical northern Minnesota lakes where it sets up nice. Late July, early August can be one of the best months of the year to fish on Lake Vermilion. Southern part of the state, not so much true, but up here, northern Canadian forest, fishing is very good. So here's how we're targeting them. Most of the summer has been a little bit different. You've seen we've been fishing on the rocks most of the year. A lot of typical mid-July patterns never really materialized the way they did. But things have changed quickly, and now I would say that we're in a typical late July, early August pattern. Over on the east end, we're catching walleyes in 14 to 25 foot mud basins adjacent to these rocks. I'm catching these fish by either Lindy rigging or pulling spinners, with spinners being my favorite method, but it depends on the day. I tend to pull my spinners at 1.2 to 1.5 feet of water. I use wing it weights, and I go an ounce per every 10 feet of water that I'm fishing. So if I'm in 15 feet of water, I'll use an ounce and a half of weight. I tip these spinners with a leech or a crawler, and we go with that. There are some fish to be had on the sand as well, 15 to 25 feet of water. For these, it's a very boomer bust bite. I would make sure to move around quite a bit. If you're not seeing a ton of fish, you're probably not going to catch them. But once you do, it'll be a big school, and you should be able to drop Lindy rigs on them or pull spinners as well. Over on the west end, we're seeing much of the same. I'm focusing my efforts on mud, 14 to 25, even 30 feet in a couple places. With spinners, Lindy rigs adjacent to rocks. There's some fish on the sand on the west end as well, 15 to 25 feet. Attack these with a Lindy rig or a spinner with a leech or a crawler, and focus on where the wind is blowing, because that'll help you catch more fish on the west end. It's the end of July here on Vermilion. Great fishing. I got 4 openings in August, 4 open days, a couple afternoons as well. 2 of those are next week, so feel free to snap them up. Give me a shout, 218-820-0335, or book direct at Patriot Guide Service of LakeVermilion.com. Until then, we'll see you on the water.